Hi everyone, Marchas here. Welcome to the channel. And for all of you who are new here, please do click the subscribe button and maybe like this video. It will surely help a long way for this channel. And for all of you, my old supporters, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for all your support and thank you for dropping by. And today, I'll be comparing the all-new Kawhi in the 4 bounces colorway. The 4 bounces colorway is a tribute to Kawhi's game-winning shot against Philadelphia last year before they won the championship. And on my right is his first signature sneaker. Actually, it is a team sneaker. It's worn by him, led by him. Secondly, Bazdi and some other New Balance athlete. And on this Omn1s, there's a 4 bounces colorway. It was called the Royal colorway. It's a royal blue and gold. That's what he was wearing when he hit the game-winning shot over Joel Embiid. If you watched that playoff game, it was really a nice moment where you see the ball really bouncing on the ring 4 times. What are the chances of it happening at the end of the quarter, on the end of the game? Literally 4 bounces in the ring before it went in. It was such a magical moment, and it was a nice moment for Kawhi, especially for all the Kawhi fans and the Toronto fans. We will be comparing the 2 sneakers, the Omn1s one and the Kawhi 4 bounces. Let's go. So for the upper, this is one of the major differences. The Omn1s one has this mesh knit upper all throughout the sneaker. It's a one booty upper with some synthetic overlay around the ankle part, and the tongue is really part of the upper, so it's really a one booty upper. Plus this detail of like the claw on the side made out of synthetic leather too. Comparing to the upper of the 4 bounces colorway, as you can see, there's a huge difference. There's lots of overlay on the new Kawhis, especially on this 4 bounces colorway, because the first colorway that was released for this Kawhis, they had some synthetic material around the ankle, not this reptilian leather found in the ankle and around the forefoot area. So this is really a limited color, and I was lucky enough to cop this over at New Balance here in BGC Taguig in Manila. This is the limited colorway, and the materials of this one is really nice. There's this reptilian leather, this knitted pattern found in the lateral and medial part of the Kawhis, which symbolizes data patterns. I'm not sure if this is a map of LA like what Sean Santamaria told me, or this is a data-driven pattern based on his footsteps. I'm not too sure about it, but it's really seen and it is really significant in all the colorways of the Kawhis. Some mesh on the upper and some gold patterns on the lace loop at the tip of the forefoot, and also the last lace loop around the ankle symbolizes the car of Kawhi, which is a light from the Chevy Impala of Kawhi. Some of Kawhi's accolade around the tongue area, which I discussed on the Box Him: 4 times All-Star, 2 times champion, 2 times Finals MVP, 2 times Defensive Player of the Year. Very good credentials from Kawhi. As you can see at the heel, there's this really huge heel cup, and the NB logo is embossed. Literally a throwback feel to the sneaker, which for me, I really like. I'm not sure everyone will like that, but for me and Sean, we were born in the same decade, so we love this ode to the 90s. The only downside of this upper on the Kawhi 4 bounces is there's a lot of overlays, which means a heavier upper, and we will discuss the weight wise later. There's a lot of fusing around the forefoot area, and in my opinion, the Kawhi's was really made for him. This is really and officially his first signature sneaker, because I consider this more of a team sneaker. They are being introduced as athletes for New Balance, but the Kawhi really is made for him. I feel that this is really his foot shape, and he likes support in his sneaker. He likes the lateral support. He likes this heel plate to be really huge and a very nice ankle protection. And as for the shape of the upper of these 2 sneakers, which I think is really different too, this is a lot narrower on the Kawhis compared to the Omn1s one. So better watch out if you have the Omn1s, because my Omn1s is actually 10.5 and I got the Kawhis at US 11, which is true to size, because for my foot shape it is really narrow around the midfoot. When I tried the 10.5, it was really very snug around the midfoot part of the sneaker. Good thing they still have the size 11, so I got the US 11 instead. And as you can see in the lateral part of the Kawhis, there's still this huge gold fused material over at the lateral part of the Kawhis really gives you extra support laterally when doing sidestep or stopping on a dime or going for a step back, which I think the Omn1s lacks comparing it to the Kawhi. The Kawhi is really very supportive. It has a really supportive upper compared to the Omn1s upper, which has just doubled it on the forefoot part, which is thicker around that area. And as for the lateral part, only the cushion goes up, and on top of that is just the material of the upper. While this garter material doesn't do anything, it's just for aesthetic, and the only thing that's supporting you is the lacing system and of course the cushion, which gives you lateral support and medial support. And as for the heel part, as you can see, there's no heel cup. There's just an internal heel plate inside the Omn1s, but the Omn1s is lighter by a whole lot. We will be discussing the weight in a little bit. Now, another huge difference between these two sneakers is of course the cushion setup. The Omn1s has a full-length fuel well cell, also the Kawhis, but the main difference is I immediately felt the fuel cell, and it's really thick, and it's thicker than the Omn1s one. So you're a little bit higher off the ground on the Kawhis. So I also think in that aspect that Kawhi prefers a thicker cushion setup because he had some knee trouble all throughout the season and the last season. So maybe he suggested to make his cushion setup a little bit thicker, better impact protection, the forefoot, and of course the heel, and of course the fuel cell. With this thick of a slab of the fuel cell, there's bounciness to it. I will actually play with this later, so watch out for my initial review on the Kawhis. But on foot here in my room, one of my foot with Omn1s and one foot with Kawhis, I really felt the height and the thickness of the fuel cell. The Omn1s, you're lower to the ground and there's enough impact protection in the heel. It's very responsive, while the Kawhi has the impact protection, if you like it, on the forefoot and the heel, and more bounciness of course in the forefoot. And as for responsiveness, it is still very responsive, but not the same court feel that you'll be getting from the Omn1s. And now moving on to the traction of both sneakers. On the Omn1s one, it has herringbone pattern, while on the Kawhis, it has this data map driven brain pattern, whole length of the outsole, which is really nice. And another difference that I've noticed is the grooves on the pattern of the Kawhis are a lot deeper, so there's more rubber to it, and both are made of very hard rubber. They're okay for outdoor use, and for dust pickup, I think the Kawhis will perform much better on dusty floors. Nothing bad to say about the Omn1s traction. I was playing with this on a dusty court. It was still very good too. So I'm really excited to play with this Kawhis because the pattern and the thickness of the rubber is really made for durability for dusty floor. And while I was trying on the floor, both squeak and the grip on the traction is relatively the same. And as for sizing, like I mentioned, for the Omn1s, I went half a size down. While for the Kawhis, I went true to size. I'm a regular footer, so for wide footers, the Omn1s go true to your size, but on the Kawhis, go half a size up. For the price point of these two sneakers, the Omn1s, some Omn1s colorways are already on sale. It's around 5,000 pesos if I'm not mistaken, while the Kawhi 4 bounces is 8,500. I'm not sure with the other colorways. This is the first colorway that came out here in the Philippines because it's made out of more premium materials. I think the other colorways with more regular material will be a lot cheaper compared to this 4 bounces colorway. Let's check the weight. The Omn1s is 450 grams, so it's on the okay side, and the Kawhis, it's 520 grams, so 70 grams more or heavier on the Kawhis. And you can really feel the weight on this heel plate, and it really gives you an old school vibe of a sneaker, a retro sneaker like for the Jordans, and I don't mind that at all. I like the structure of it, I like the cushion of it, I like the support on the Kawhis. And like I've said in my unboxing, if you're not switching between two sneakers during the game, you wouldn't mind it that much. Or if you're just playing one whole game, you wouldn't mind the weight, especially if the fit of the sneaker is very good, you wouldn't mind the weight at all. So that's my comparison on the Omn1s and the Kawhi 4 bounces. I hope I help you guys out. Once again, let me know which one would you choose. Will you be waiting for the other colorways of the Kawhis, or you will be buying the Omn1s, especially now that it's on sale? So hit me a comment down below. And lastly, I'll be announcing the winner of the mass raffle. So congratulations to you. So congratulations once again. If you watch this video, contact me in Instagram or comment down below. So better check out my previous videos. I still have some stuff on raffle. Check out my other videos for the mechanics. This has been Omn1s once again. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!